All right. Now, I got a lot of backlash from that video I posted. The $100 haircut video. And let me explain something to y'all. When see, I'm not the if I call you my friend, right? And you start a business, you start a side hustle, I will support my so-called friends' business. You have a lot of guys, you have a lot of people that claim that you are their friend. They have never went to social media and posted your business. They have never supported your business financially. And here's what I mean. If a guy say, man, I'm starting a carpet cleaning business, and I know him, say, bro, come clean my carpet. And look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm the type, I don't like to work for friends and family. Like when I started my lawn business, I didn't want friends and family's business. Really didn't. I'd rather work for people I don't know, strangers. And some people is like that, and some people are like, man, I just want the money, I don't care. And people will say that you're my friend or we friends or this, that, and the other, but they never support their so-called friend's business. And that's why they say a stranger will support you quicker than a family member or a friend. But they can't say that when it comes down to Gibson. Because if I know you and we locked in and you start a business, I'm going to support you. And I know that guy. I've been knowing that guy for years. He have a wife and 5 kids just like me. And he trying to build up his clientele with barbering. And I talked to him on the phone that morning. He was like, bro, I'm locked in. He said, man, I got up here at 7 o'clock this morning. He said, I'm not leaving until it get dark. I said, bro, you gonna be up there 12 hours? He said, I'm gonna be up here until it get dark. And when I had talked to him that morning, right? Now, my mind was already made up when I talked to him that morning. I'm gonna support him. I'm gonna go give him $100 to cut my hair. But I knew I had a $120 little shrub trimming job to go do. So I said, well, the shrub trimming job was just $100. So I was like, well, I'm going to go trim this one. I had one shrub to trim. Actually pulled it out the ground. I said, man, I'm going to go do this one shrub for this lady. She going to give me $100. And I'm going to go holler at bro, and I'm going to give him the $100. Because I'm going to go down there, I'm going to let him cut my hair, and I'm going to give him the $100. And I went down there. Bro didn't have nobody in the chair. It was a new shop. It just opened. He's trying to get his clientele up. So I went in there, boom, say, bro, cut me. We just chopped it up. He told me, some of the things he going through. I just pretty much went up there just to uplift him, just to kind of build him up. He told me some of the personal things he going through. And, and I just went up there just to build him up. So, and I read a few comments because I posted this video on a few different platforms, right? And some people's like, oh, man, the haircut ain't all that. It's not about the haircut. I don't care nothing about a haircut. Because if I cut my hair Monday, it's going to be need to cut again Friday. I don't care nothing about a haircut. I don't have time to go to the barbershop. I don't even look for a barber. And then, like I said, a lot of people have a lot of things to say about that. And this is what I want y'all to understand. I even had one guy say it's a waste of money. One guy said this is why you got to work in the winter because you waste money. I really don't waste money. But here's the thing. A lot of people will waste money on frivolous things that they don't realize that is a waste to others. Some people will spend. Some people will have things delivered to their house. For instance, some people will have groceries from Walmart delivered to their house and they'll tip the driver for that. They'll go spend $300 on groceries and tip the driver $30. Some people will instead of me buying Heinz ketchup for, I don't know how much it costs, we just use a hypothetical number, for $6 a bottle and great value, it's $3 a bottle. Man, I'm going to just get the Heinz because that's best of the best. Like, that $120 is not going to change that guy's life. Again, he got a wife and 5 kids just like me. That $120 is not going to change my life. That $120 is not going to be the determining factor if I got to go get a welding job or not. I've told y'all a million times before, I don't care. I don't care what's going on. I'm going to always get me a welding job for extra income if I'm able-bodied and young enough to go to work, because my business only produces 2 days of work in a winter. I'm not going to sit around this house for 5 days of work. Well, bro, you can go hustle up some work. I can, but I'm just going to go sit on these people's clock. And what you have to understand is I'm willing to support my friends. Now, will I go up there next week and get another cut for $120? No, because I probably won't go back to get a haircut. I wanted to do that for him, to uplift his spirits, uplift his day. Because now it's like I believe before I came, I believe he ended up cutting 2 heads, and I think he charged like $30 a pop. So that was $60. When I gave him that $120, boom, now he at $180. He get one more cut, he's going home with $200 in his pocket. If I go work in the shipyard for $32 an hour, 10-hour shift, that's $320. After they tax me, that's about $270, $280. He's going home with something. Again, I got a buddy that started a pressure washing business. And honestly, I'm not even going to say we're buddies, because I grew up with him in a sense, but we wasn't, I didn't have his phone number. We didn't talk. We didn't hang out. But once I found out he was just a guy I knew that we kind of grew up together, and I found out he had a pressure washing business, I didn't sit that man over 10 clients. 10 $300 clients. Easy. So if my so-called friend or so-called somebody I know starting a business, man, I'm going to support them. I'm not going to support you with a post. I'm going to support you with business, or I'm going to support you with a service. So, and that's what I want to get across to people. But a haircut should be more than $30. Really, a haircut should be about $60, $70, because those people are trying to make a living too. And that's how I see it, because I have clients all the time tip me. I got several clients give me $100 for Christmas as a bonus. And that $100 ain't going to change my life, and it's not going to change their life. But they're like, hey, I got this extra $100, let me give it to Gibson. And I'm grateful to take it, but even though it's not going to change